It's Wednesday. We got some news. Let's get into it. My best friend Phil Spencer was on somewhere. Where did he say this? Where did old Philly boy say this? He was on the Kind of Funny Games cast. And on the said funny game cast, he complimented the DualSense right here and suggests that Xbox could update its controller. The quote was, we kind of look at some of that and think there are things we should do. It's true. What else is there? When I think about our hardware roadmap, and I really love the evolution of Liz Hamren's team and the work that they've done. What? That was a bad quote. We're definitely thinking about different kinds of devices that can bring more games to more places. There's probably some work that we'll do on that controller. I think Sony's done a nice job with the controller, and we kind of look at some of that and think there are some things that we should do. But we're probably not in the more bespoke accessories place right now, he added. We look at what happens on Windows and other places and see if there's a unique opportunity for us. Right now, I don't think there's anything that's obvious to me. He's always so well-spoken, chap. He's always so well-spoken. It's crazy. 2%. 2%. What is this? Asked specifically about the likelihood of Xbox getting into the VR or AR space with its own peripherals, Spencer told Kind of Funny that this was, quote, not really, end quote, something that it was planning. We're watching what happens on PC, he said. As it relates to VR specifically, the best experience that I've seen is Quest 2. And I think it's just untethered and ease of use in its capability that doesn't to me require it being connected to an Xbox in any way. So when I look at the scenario like that, I think of xCloud, I think of the Xbox Live community, and I think of other things of how we could bring content to a screen like that. Whether we do something like that through first party or third party partnerships is kind of a second step to do. We think the games that we currently have, who the fuck, he does not speak this bad. They could have typed this up better. We think the games that we currently have that we're able to run on our platform would work there. Jesus, there was typos galore. If you want to watch that full video or listen to it with Phil, it's Xbox's Phil Spencer joins us. Kind of Funny Games Cast, episode 81. I don't know what that sentence was. He probably didn't say it like that. Resident Evil PC DRM, the cracked code really does run better. We watched this Digital Foundry video before recording JPNN today. We can confirm, as chat, as my witness, that it does run better. Specifically with the daughters fights, I should say, with the bugs coming up at you. There's a shit ton of frame loss on the non-cracked PC version, as well as a handful of shotgun scenes outside in the village where the FPS would drop quite dramatically. So DRM sucks. That's, de novo sucks. And yeah, hopefully Capcom removes it at this point. They do have DLC coming down the line, so they might wait till after that, but there have been a handful of other companies that have removed de novo, Capcom included, I think, most recently for Monster Hunter World, if I recall. What is this in chat? There's also a moment where Phil asked Greg Miller what he was playing. Greg mentioned Marvel's Avengers and got stunned silence from Phil. Yikes. Yikers. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD is going to be launching on Friday. The review thread is out. And its score is... $82. Thank you, guys. That was... They get paid by the hour, I guess, is the band. That's a lot. 82 Metacritic average for the old Skyward Sword HD. Let's find some headlines to read here. EGM. As of writing this, I'm about 3/4 of the way through Skyward Sword HD, so I still don't know if I will end up beating the game. The final boss fight is still on the horizon, but this time I feel better equipped because the game itself is simply better in every possible way. Whether or not my redemption arc will see its completion is still unclear, but so far Nintendo has undoubtedly redeemed what was once the outcast of the 3D Zelda games. Okay. What else do we got? Really weird to see PC Magazine give this a score. But okay. Legend of Zelda, Skyward Sword HD's upgraded visuals and motion-free control options make this the best way to play the Wii Classic, even if the game is firmly stuck in Zelda's past. Where's IGN's review? What? Oh, IGN Spain reviewed it. 8 out of 10. Are you guys in chat hype about this? Are you guys looking forward to the new Zeldas? We got a lot of opinions flying in. Can't read any of them. A lot of no's. A handful of yeses, though. But a lot of no's. There's a handful of people that are excited for it. Handful of people excited for it. Moving along in the news, Candace Parker has become the first female cover athlete in an NBA 2K game. That's pretty sick. Here's the cover. And now let's read some of the comments. Wait, what? I just started scrolling and I didn't get any comments. Someone responded, LeBron better. So stupid. All right, I'm done with the comments. Nothing was gained from that. Nothing might ever will be, could, maybe ever be gained from that. Barry, thanks for the 5 gifted subs. Does he know he doesn't get the mount when we okay. Oh, he's doing that because the ads are about to happen here in 15 seconds. Thank you, Barry. If you don't want to see those ads, Prime Gaming, $5. Maybe some gifted subs from Barry. Feel free to hit him up in his DMs. I hear he's a big fan of that. But they're going to run here in about 5 seconds. We're going to continue with the news. Ars Technica reports that a museum has obtained rare demo of id Software's Super Mario Bros. 3 PC port. What? It did a fucking PC port of Super Mario Brothers 3? What? The Strong National Museum of Play, it's an interesting name, has obtained a rare demo of Super Mario Bros. 3 that a pre-Doom id software coded for MS-DOS PCs back in 1990. The acquisition will ensure that the historical curiosity will be preserved and accessible to researchers well into the future. Nintendo's lawyers are already waiting outside the building and have threatened to burn it down if they don't get a copy of it first. It's crazy. Look at that thing. That is wild. That is absolutely wild. Weird. Video games, y'all. They're strange. Once again, if you want to read that article, it's over at Ars Technica. Old Ars Technica. That's a weird headline. Bloodborne PS1 demake. Father Gascoigne. I still don't know how to say that. Gameplay work in progress. What the hell is this? It's a PS1 version of Bloodborne. I don't even like what? Why is this even a thing? Very weird. That's weird. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's someone's portfolio, right? Maybe they're in the porting business. There's a game called World War III. We'll watch that video. We'll put that into the trailer time vault. And I guess take a look at it, because what the hell? Battlefield briefing, answering your reveal questions. Oh, we got a bunch of questions asked here. Holy shit. Chat, let's get into it. It's time to read some Battlefield stuff. EA Stratford, the community manager, put this blog post out here. On June 9th, we revealed Battlefield 2042 and gave you an extensive look at the all-out warfare, one of the game's 3 core experiences. The reactions to our unveiling have been memorable for the entire Battlefield team, and we look forward to sharing even more with you in the near future. We've since read your feedback and sat down with Daniel Berlin, Senior Design Director for Battlefield 2042, to answer your questions. In this post, you can expect to learn more about the following topics. Let's jump in. At launch, there's 10 specialists. So far, we've shown you 4 of them. The specialty and trait of each specialist is unique to them. So what is a wingsuit? That wingsuit is their specific specialty. It cannot be used by any other specialist. It's a little weird. You know, it just now occurred to me. What if this secret mode that they're working on is a class-based shooter with these different specialists, where you can only have like one hero on your team or something like that? I really wonder if that's what that's going to be. Could be interesting. What if their secret mode is a BR? They haven't said, or they said that it wasn't a BR. At least not a traditional BR. Yeah, that might be, I don't think that's a revelatory statement, but it could be that. How do customized loadouts work? Class no longer restricts which weapons you can bring into the battlefield thanks to the fully custom. That's great. You get primary, equipment, secondary, throwable. Great. Great. All specialists now have the ability to fully customize their loadout, which means you have to make a choice about your focus on the battlefield. For example, you could opt for a Carl Gustaf M5, which is an unguided rocket launcher effective against vehicles in mid-range. Or you can instead, like an anti-air approach via the FIM-33AA missile. Can squad use any combinations of battlefield or of specialist? In 2042, a squad will consist of a maximum of 4 players. In Conquest and Breakthrough, squads can contain more than one unique specialist. There it is, boys. There it is. It's going to be a like champion-based mode where you can only have one specialist. Huh. So like Apex? No, it'll just be Battlefield, but with Overwatch heroes or Apex heroes. So it's Battlefront, kind of? Kind of. Maybe. Maps. 7 new maps at launch. Now you can expect 7 new maps at launch. Some of that leak was that they're going to have every map ever released in that other mode. See. At Reveal, we talked about 7 maps for All-Out Warfare experience and the addition of further maps through our live service, but that's not all we have to share about maps. Be sure to tune in to EA Play Live on July 22nd as we dive into the experience created by our Ripple Effect team, formerly known as Dice LA. We're highly excited about this one. Oakley dokley. I talked about the vehicle call-in system before. Factions do have their own vehicles. We're going to have the hovercraft, but there isn't a focus on the naval specific warfare right now. So we're probably going to do some DLC or something like that. Talking about AI soldiers. Oh, here we go. Technical playlist. How can I join the technical playlist? No need to contact us. We'll contact you. The technical playlist will be in a closed environment and under strict NDA. Only a small group of participants will be able to join. If playtesting is something that interests you, we recommend you update your EA playtesting profile. I see. Give me 1 second here, chat. I gotta go and look at a thing here real quick. I gotta go check this out. I gotta go do this. I gotta just check this out real quick. Biddly boop. Badoo doop. Wait, what? What the hell is this? I'll have to go back to that later. Can't tell you why, but I will. Need to go back to that later. But I cannot talk to you about that. Let's move on with the news chat. What do we got going on in the world of news? Famitsu interview with Nomura and Toriyama. Nojima has written a rough outline of what Final Fantasy X-3 is. I forgot that word. Toriyama adds that the chance of it happening are, quote, not zero, end quote. But Final Fantasy VII R is the focus for now. Do we really need Final Fantasy X-3? Do you remember? I don't think we do. I don't think we do, chat. I really don't think we do. Wasn't the end of X2 also... I'm not going to talk... Wasn't... I think I remember the end of that game. It was kind of weird. Ars Technica is reporting that an auto-aim cheat maker halted their development at Activision's request. The developer says, my intent was never to do anything illegal. Oh, so they sent the lawyers in. They sent the lawyers in. Okay. Yep. The old lawyers broke open the door and said, stop it. Stop fucking making this shit. And then they left. And that was that. Didn't watch that yesterday. Oh, there's a Xenogears story analysis from the State of the Arc podcast. Xenogears story is pretty crazy, actually. I remember that back in the day. Are you allowed to develop cheats but not use them? I mean, I guess that could be like portfolio stuff, maybe. This will probably be the last bit of journalistic news. Then we're going to get into trailer time, and then everyone knows what time it is after that, if you know what I'm saying. So what is this? The 2K community director details years of abuse from public on a new... Is this a blog post or just a post over at techraptor.com? I'll read the first paragraph or so. 2K community director Corey Andress has detailed the abuse and threats that he's received from the public in response to the UK Parliament petition seeking to mandate ID verification for social media. Corey Andress is the head of global community for Take-Two Interactive. and 2K games, and previously served as the senior manager for Electronic Arts Global Community Activation Team. Understandably, these positions mean that he has to deal with the public on a regular basis. Some of those interactions were not so nice, and a handful of them were downright terrifying, so much so that his employers once offered to provide him with personal bodyguards. No, never mind. Never mind. I'll say that I know of people that have had to get personal bodyguards because of their public facing position. It's a very real thing and a very sad thing at the same time. What is this? I've been hacked, vilified to the point of needing therapy, and was offered bodyguards and protection as a cause, he says in a Twitter thread. I've had people fly to my city or take pictures of my car with my license plate at malls, and I've had to walk through places with family with hoodies over my head, he continued. Jesus. For even the strongest of willed human, these things are scarring. They change your perception of humanity and how you go about your day-to-day life. They change how you interact, how you socialize. There's no consequence. These actions multiply. What else is this? Anonymity underpins people's fundamental right to express themselves and access information online in a liberal democracy. Introducing a new legal requirement for user verification on social media would unfairly restrict this right and force vulnerable users to disclose their identity. Read a portion of the government response to the petition over on change.org. The online safety legislation will address harmful, how the fuck do you say that? Hold on. Google. Anonymized activities online and introduced robust measures to improve the safety of all users online. The protection of anonymity on social media are certainly important. The level of abuse Corey Address has had to deal with over the years, however, has caused him to have strong opposition to the anonymity on social media. Anonymity is great at times, but it's been abused in these platforms and shouldn't be tolerated. And until you've had to hide in a mall, be scared to send your kids to a school, wonder if someone's going to recognize you and beat you up, or wake up with videos threatening abuse or someone saying your home address. I don't care about your indifference to my POV. Sorry. I don't want this to be about me, he added. I only share some personal stories to give context to the strong POV I shared earlier. I'm fine, but I know the hurt these players must feel to give your all, and because one thing happens, the world thinks they know everything about you. It's heartbreaking more than any other loss. Anyways, we need to do better. What do you guys think about what if your real name was tied to your Twitch profile? Is that a good or bad thing? We never talk shit, though. I would stop going to Twitch. It already is, just not publicly. True. I think that's the direction we're heading. I don't know. I mean, Facebook Gaming definitely... I think Facebook Gaming uses real names, don't they? I think it would definitely like open up a completely different can of worms in a lot of ways. Like, sure, people might be more careful in what they say because their name's tied to it, but it'll also make it so like Bob Lee in the chat sees a chatter by the name of I don't know, Sarah Bobbert. I'm terrible at making names. Sarah Lee, right? And maybe Bob really likes Sarah's comments. You know what I'm saying? Then they could just straight up stalk the fuck out of them, potentially. It's a big deal. I don't know. I don't know what the answer to that is. I feel like that's always been talked about in a lot of different online communities. Do you remember when? I remember back in the day when didn't BattleNet once almost make it so that your real name had to be tied to your account? Or something like that? And then they backed out of it, right? Or wait, no, they still have it, but it's like optional, right? They made it optional. I remember that was a fucking huge deal. People went absolutely nutty about that change. When was that? Blizzard Real ID controversy. 2010. 2010. GameIndustry.biz has an article that says Blizzard demands real names on its forums. World of Warcraft developer Blizzard has announced plans to extend the use of its Real ID feature, stipulating that anyone posting on their official forums must use their real name, thus prohibiting anonymity. This is not real. Or this is 2010. They ended up revoking this. Or making it optional or something like that. I remember. Yeah, it's an interesting thing. Those guys said a forum how good that would be if people like his real name and it was because yeah. I mean, it's definitely true that shitty people would just have an easier way of being shitty. While also it might stop like a handful of comments. People are still going to be shitty. Didn't the first TwitchCon ever show all of your real life names? I remember yours was shown, even the full JP version, not just the first two letter. How was you feeling? I literally don't care. My first name is John Paul. Like, that's very easily obtainable on the internet. The like spin it back on yourself thing doesn't, I don't care. The hell? Someone just walked in. I don't know what that was. There is a massive box at our front door. Anyways. They found me, Chad. I gotta go. What else is this? Continuing along with the old news. I think it's trailer time. I don't know what's in that box. Hey, Aaron, what's in that box? What's in that box at the front door?
My thing for my Jeep.
Oh, okay. It's a giant ass box.
It's the roof rack for my Jeep.
It's the roof rack for her Jeep, Chat. We figured it out.
It's just like 100 pounds, so I have to get the dolly.
Oh,
that's
okay.
why I haven't moved it yet. It says team lift.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Install that? We matched today.
What?
We matched today.
Because we're wearing glasses, we match?
Yeah, look.
True.
They say that you marry people you look like. Do we look do we look like each other? Yep. We do.
Do we?
Yeah.
Chat says no.
Are your glasses no reflective? Because mine are non-reflective.
I don't know. Are they non-reflective?
No, yours are reflective.
I don't know.
See, mine don't show the light in them.
Mine are reflecting it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
JP is not older than me.
I am by like 3 or 4 years.
I'm older than you by 3 months.
I don't think that's real.
I just turned 35. When did you turn 35?
I did like 2 or 3 years ago.
Then I turned 35 200 years ago.
You can't just say that.
Why?
That's not real. It's not real.
Prove it. All right, love you.
Love you. Bye. Chat, let's get into some trailers. There we go. What are we doing here? First trailer. 8 Dragons trailer.
8 Dragons.
The hell? This looks really bad. Hold on. What the hell was that name? Rant? This guy broke his wrist, apparently. Rebecca's just out there throwing trash cans. Aston looks like a 00 agent, but then in game he looks like my 40-year-old dad. Actually, that's not Locke. Locke is the thief. He's a little shorter. He's got green hair. What? Charred?
Eight Dragons.
Oh boy. That was we're in the middle of summer, guys. All right, we're in the middle of summer. Here's a trailer for Chernobylite. It's a
Stop
story.
right there. You're on Pripyat Bradford now.
What? Where?
You must be new here, huh? A tourist?
What?
What's your name?
Yeah, I'm a tourist. My name is Igor. What's going on?
Bradford runs this place. That's what's going on. And you will obey the rules, Igor the tourist.
I told you to return.
Don't do
to
it,
the
Dr.
UK,
McTavish.
Igor.
Wait till we go to
But
Final
I see
Fantasy.
You didn't listen.
You won't get your mount.
There's no telling if you'll end up on the side of the
Whoa.
heroes or the rats.
Listen, I never sold anyone out. Someone sent me a picture of Tatiana, and I saw her in my dreams. She called out for me to find her.
You're a goddamn liar. She would never. No. You don't belong here. Can't you see that? Can't you feel it? Doesn't it haunt your dreams? It's really bizarre to see you claiming something that doesn't belong to you. If only you knew.
Is this the same game from the guy that made Stalker? Maybe? That was a weird trailer. Didn't really get much from that. We got a new gameplay trailer for Death's Door coming out July 20th, here in about 6 days. Good music. got her horn. It's just a giant bong, though. Yeah, this is Devolver. Neat. That looks pretty good. That was a 4K trailer. Well, I mean, it was bound to happen sometime, chat. Here's your daily dose of Animu.
すべてを忘れてここで暮らしなさい。後ろを振り返る必要のない毎日はゆっくりあなたを癒してくれるはずです。Are you ready?
No.
Go
What? Is this about streaming? This is weird.
手加減はなしだ。
What? Does he have a crossbow? Was that Norman Reedus?
どうしたの？
President? What? Video games are weird. Very weird.
The voyage will take many years, accelerating internal time perception. Accessing data files. My neural network is now being broadcast across the universe.
What? I think this is a Zeke game.
The beacon received an alien message. Where am I?
What? Oh. This might actually be pretty good. Huh. That's got a bunch of different things. Now here's the trailer that I saw and I wasn't quite sure what the hell this is. Maybe it's a mobile game? World War III.
War is on the horizon. World War III is now in full development.
Oh, why would you launch that way? Why would you why?
At the Farm 51, and the team is working hard to bring you an unparalleled online multiplayer first-person shooter experience. Today, we wanted to show you how the game is shaping up by revealing some of the new features and changes we've been working on, with many inspired by feedback from our players. A massive global conflict is at the heart of the World War III experience, with battles taking place in major cities across the world.
Yeah, this is an update to a game I didn't know existed.
We've optimized many of these maps to enhance your multiplayer experience, improving navigation, select areas, and making them more interesting battlegrounds. And despite the changes, we've stayed true to the real-world geography of these cities. Sometimes, a bullet is all that stands between you and victory. As part of our mission to improve the general feel of firing weapons in World War III, we've altered and improved gunplay and...
The tone at which he is speaking makes it sound like he was a Microsoft SAM, like audio generator, because his tone like never changes. So I really don't know if this guy's human.
Certain player animations. You'll notice this when your weapon recoils, when throwing grenades, moving, using gadgets, and so much more. Also, weapon scopes have undergone a big revamp to meet modern military standards. One of our goals with World War III is to offer realistic simulations with an altogether enjoyable experience. We call this playable realism. Gameplay features that enhance believability and immersion without hindering the fun, thrilling gameplay. As you can see, there are a lot of things you can look forward to.
What is this voiceover?
Adapting your tactics to match your enemy on the battlefield is critical to success. The backpack feature lets you change and tweak your loadout on the fly, letting you switch up your strategy even in the heart of battle. Whether you need a better scope for long-distance reconnaissance, a silencer to take out stragglers quietly, or an underslung shotgun for close combat, your backpack is an invaluable addition to your combat gear. An improved movement system was a hot request from our community and testers, and we're thrilled to reveal it for the first time. When you're weaving your way through gunfights in the middle of massive cities, you need to be quick and adaptable. Stay on your toes with these traversal features. You have a range of vehicles at your disposal in World War III. They can be used to help you get around or fight back against the enemy. We've been working on new effects, collision models, and stability when operating a vehicle, offering a much smoother driving experience.
Does this game cost money?
Additional vehicle features are under development and will be revealed in the near future. There's a wealth of customization options in World War III to help kit out your character. Guns, accessories,
who is
gadgets,
this voiceover
strikes,
person?
And vehicles. Change your loadouts however you like and make it personal. The possibilities are nearly endless.
I don't think this is a person.
Finally, we've been redesigning elements of the UI for better clarity and to provide you with more information mid-game. The menus have been optimized,
I don't think it's a person.
with unnecessary elements being removed and navigation and loadout viewing being a much smoother experience. The in-game heads-up display has been heavily reworked so you can master the battlefield with even more details at your disposal. Take advantage of new information layers, including a detailed mini-map for better navigation and enemy spotting. With a reworked deployment system, you can stay in the action and maintain tactical control when you're taken out. Make sure you spawn in the right place at the right moment. And speaking of being taken out, we've added a kill cam. Learn from your mistakes and use this wisdom to strike back. That's all for now. We can't wait for you to get your hands on all this amazing content. In the meantime, keep an eye out on the official World War III website for the latest news and updates. Thanks for watching. Fallout.
I don't. That was weird. That was weird. That was a weird one. That was a very strange trailer. My chair's spinning. This is also a different type of World War III here, chat. That's Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania. Releasing October 5th. October 5th. Chat, is it time? Let me see if there's anything else. Oh, we haven't seen this yet. 3-minute trailer for a game called Where the Heart Leads. Get your tissues. It's probably going to be a sad one. Oh, this is a tone shift. About family. Is Toretto in here? I don't know what that was. I don't like it. This is the saddest game I've ever seen. Everything about this is bringing me down. We're only halfway through. So you just build stuff? Oh yeah, an expansive emotional soundtrack. Wait, what? I don't know what's happening. These last two trailers are kind of bumming me out. I think it's time for Bud City to lift my spirits. Is this a furry game? Wait, what? Now it's DDR. What the hell? Now it's Tokyo Drift. Some initial D. Party time. Bud City. August 10th. All right. budandcity.com if you want to learn more. Where the hell did all these trailers come from? I just refreshed and there's a billion trailers now. This one is called Dungeon Defenders Awakened. The Lycan's Keep. There's alcohol in here, chap. Is this a good game? I'm trying to pull from chat if it's good or not. Okay, that was very quick. That's launching August 4th. If you want to grab it. Nope, not watching that. Nope. Already seen that. Oh, they put this out as well. It's only 30 seconds, but this links back to the first story or second story we covered.
I dropped 20 and 20 without even seeing 2020.
I'm a walking triple double.
Sprint is
only because I haven't met an 8-footer yet.
See what I mean?
Bruh.
PlayStation.
See what I mean?
Bruh. 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 Bruh.
PlayStation.
Sorry, I tuned into a rice gum stream real quick. That was sorry. Chat, it's time. It's time, chat. Number 28. Away we go.
Shin Megami Tensei 5.
Shin Megami Tensei, yes, they turning devil, etc. Today we will deliver an angel.
ソロね。
Solo. Ah.
天使のヒエラルキー
Third
に
place in the angel
第
hierarchy.
3位。座天使に数えられる
Advanced that can be
上級
counted
天使
as a throne as it is pound E.
車輪の物質の体を
The
持つ
owner
天
of the
使として
store,
は
who has
最
a
上級
physical
にあた
body,
り
is supposed to carry the
神の玉座
throne
を運ぶもの
of
と
God
され
per Saijo store. Nee, next
次
time we
回
will
は妖
introduce
精を紹介
the request.
お楽しみに
Is that a penis? Enjoy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I think that was a penis. Are they introducing Mara next time, chat? That might be. What are they introducing? The request. Dude, you know what's crazy? I've always closed these videos right afterwards. This video came out like probably 10 hours ago. It's got 45,000 views, 250 comments, and 2,000 likes. That's crazy. I didn't realize that many people were watching this shit. Oh my God. I'm not going to yuck people's yum. Okay. I get it. I understand. People think a lot of shit that I like is dumb. However, how do you watch that trailer and then type with a straight face, holy shit, they managed to make him even more badass? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Guys, that's going to do it for JPNN today. Thanks so much for watching. Feel free to drop a sub, drop a like on the video, ring that bell, comment if you're crazy, or just subscribe to the YouTube channel if you're watching on Twitch. YouTube.com/itmeJP or YouTube.com/itmeJP2. By all means, by all fans, only fans. Wait a minute. Anyways, we'll be back tomorrow. Maybe we'll have Mara. Maybe we won't. We've also I'm dead. We also have the Path of Exile thing tomorrow. That'll be on the YouTubes as well. Drop Frame's already uploaded from earlier. Anyways, that's it. Thanks so much. We will see you tomorrow on the old JPNN. We're out of here. See you soon.